So you have your original UFO rain barrel, rain water collecting system already in place, and you want to add additional volume containment to this location with another 55-gallon drum. Well, how do you do that? This is called a linking hub that goes with the UFO system. So very simply, you're going to remove your coarse threaded side bung plug and set it off to the side. Make sure that your O-ring is in place for your watertight seal. And all we're going to do is spin the linking hub down into place. And then what you want to make sure of is when you get down here is, just like you did with the UFO unit, you're only taking it up until it's snug. That's it. Now, you're going to have to go back to your original unit and cut off the end of the nipple here so we can attach the hose and the water can flow through. So unspin your original UFO rain barrel unit, cut off the end. Then all we're going to do is take our linking hose and go from one unit to the next. And now we have the ability to bring water over, but we don't want water leaking out, so we have a little cap, and the cap is going to go onto the end of your unit, and that makes it real easy if you're going to add additional units, that all you have to do now is pull the cap off, put your hose on, go to the next linking hub, and off to the races you are. Now, one of the things that is extremely important when you're dealing with your overflow is we decided that we were going to keep our overflow on this side. But if you chose, you could take the cap off, put it on this side, put your overflow on that side, and have it go away. Pretty simple. Now, if it is that you're going to leave this hose on this side, we need to do one of two things. One, elevate barrel number one just a little bit. Water follows path of least resistance. So we want the water to flow into number one and then flow into number two. But since we've got our overflow hose on this size, what it is that we need to do is, if we're not going to elevate this barrel just a little bit, is to put a bump here. So path of least resistance, water comes in, fills bucket one, fills bucket number two, and now it back checks through the system and overflows here. If we were to leave this at the straight level here, once barrel number one is full, we're going to see leakage out of barrel number one, and you're not going to get a good fill on barrel number two. So please be mindful that you need to do one of those two things. Elevate this barrel just a little bit, or put a little bit of a bump here, so that way the water is not going to leak out of bucket number one until number two is finished. So that's how simple it is to add additional volume of 55-gallon drums with the linking hub, so that now it's as simple as remove the coarse threaded bung plug, screw this in, make sure that your holes are open from the original. Now you already have both holes open on the linking hub, so all we're going to do is remove the cap, put the next one in, connect your hoses, and you keep on going. Thanks for watching, and please let us know if you have any questions at all about the UFO rain barrel rainwater harvesting system. Thank you for watching.